No, but no. You have no evidence about this.
The fucking people aren't even Irish. There's no Irish people in this encounter at all. Like, like this is perfect for Ireland.
Traveling. You're not traveling today. Get the bus. You're not allowed to record.
You're on TikTok straight away. You're going TikTok.
You're not allowed to record.
That, the look on her face, it was just so fucking
Yeah,
punchable,
you're not going to
man.
be famous. Well, maybe in a sense. Look at that. Fucking look at. Imagine
Infamous.
coming home to that.
Ugh.
Like, you know, having to deal with that. And there's only one way to deal with that successfully.
Just push her out in front of the oncoming
Exactly.
tram.
I'm fucking talking shit, cunts. Too good. With this fucking registry. Fuck off.
Oh, that look. Oh, that has to be a meme.
Look at that.
Right
Like,
there. That
yeah.
freeze frame right there.
Maybe attitude culturally. I don't think so. But there's a problem initially, which is, okay, you don't look like me. Therefore, you're not of my tribe, and I'm programmed to do something about it because it's not supposed to be. You represent a threat to me immediately, purely by how you look, and you call that racist, which is not, because you do it fucking too, and everybody does it because it's natural human behavior that has been weaponized and gamed to make people swallow any level of horseshit. And like you said, people who, you know, have foreseen this scenario, which we'll watch in a second, were concerned that if people from other cultures, especially cultures that aren't destined to gel and eventually be swallowed into our culture, because that's the ideal, isn't it? People from another culture come to your culture, they get assumed by the culture, and then as it's rolled out endlessly by our betters, you know, they become more Irish than the Irish themselves. So essentially saying we can't distinguish one from the other, because on site we recognize each other immediately. Then when you put people from other cultures into positions of power, gives power over the native population. The native population tend not to fucking like it, and then the warning levels go up because it's not how things should be. It's an extremely dangerous situation that can't last very long, and will ultimately lead to all-out bloody fucking war. And then people will be shocked about, well, how did this come about? I don't understand it, and we can't do anything about it because the last thing we want to do is to offend people and actually own up to the reality that, you know, different cultures bring different skills and problems to the table, and some, you know, just can't. Time has proven that some traits just can't shed. So what do we do about that? Do we say, okay, you people, you know, which a fair amount of people want, get the fuck out of the country? You can't be here. You won't integrate. You can't integrate everywhere we look. You don't integrate. We don't come together as one. We tend to, you know, co-compete, don't integrate properly. And I don't think we can, because we haven't reached such a level in our, let's call it, evolution, where we don't see color and we can just logically, instantaneously get a grasp on people like some sort of AI program, and then have a little printout that says, okay to trust. We don't operate like that yet. And if we did, the result would pretty much be still the fucking same, because there are certain people from certain cultures who pose higher risks to the people of this country, and it has a series of knock-on effects that destables society and eventually can turn your society into a complete fucking mess of a third world. But this woman, so we'll have a listen to her. That was a kind of long-winded introduction.
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, certainly was.
Traveling. You're not traveling today. Get the bus. You're not allowed to record.
You're on TikTok straight away. You're going TikTok.
You're not allowed to record. Just
Straight
get out.
away.
Wow.
Get off the platform.
TikTok.
Yeah, so that was straight to fucking violence, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is, you know, Not allowed.
Uh,
It's not allowed.
and here we,
Either socially
yeah.
or legally.
So these are the Luas security guards. So we've this African woman,
Right.
this guy,
She's
Indian maybe, okay, Indian,
No,
okay.
she's Indian.
Well, we've this
Yeah.
Indian, not much of a difference, let's be honest. So this Indian woman, this guy is either Eastern European,
The big bald guy.
Eastern European or
Mm.
fucking Ukrainian. Is there two or three or more of them? And then the other
There's
the other
three.
guy, I
Yeah.
don't know. So maybe this guy is Irish.
That
This guy is Indian or something, or fucking
it's hard to tell. I mean, he could be a traveler, you know, a tanned
yeah. Well,
traveler.
that's what we'll get to that eventually. It's all the same fucking tribe,
Yeah.
and they're just different colors.
man.
So anyway, yeah. Sorry, we'll hear that a bit more. So yeah, I don't like this
Alright.
woman. I don't know what it is.
No, really?
I
What
can't
did
quite
it
put
for
my
you?
fist on it.
The way you go on TikTok.
You're not allowed to record. Just
Straight
get out
away
of
you
the
go on
platform.
TikTok. Straight away.
Get off the platform.
TikTok. No, but no. You have no evidence about this.
The fucking people aren't even Irish. There's no Irish people in this encounter at all. Like, like this is perfect for Ireland.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I mean, we have Markiusz, I think is how you pronounce his name. The Polish guy that goes around recording, you know, the shit show that is
Yeah.
Dublin now. Does a great service. You can find his YouTube channel. Yush is JU something. JUC even. But yeah. It's bad, man. It's fucking bad.
Exactly. So these that what's apparently transpiring is these guys have been thrown off the Luas for not having a ticket. They're disputing it, saying they did have a ticket, and this is what it is. But I don't like this bitch's approach. One bit, and I'm more upset by the two fucking men who are with her. Because we know like that behavior from her can only exist in the presence of having two giant dudes standing beside you to fucking protect you. To take those guys away, and you know she's either not approaching, or if she is approaching, it's with a different attitude. Excuse me, could you show me your ticket, please? And so she'll get her fucking ass kicked.
It's the same thing as what was it? Eddie Murphy first joked about this about you know, the woman kind of making a big fucking deal out of things to another man, and then you as her boyfriend have to, you know, get punched in the face.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just the fucking heightened example of it. Yeah, not even her husband, but this is the kind of trouble a woman will put you in, you know, and will run her fucking mouth like there's no tomorrow, have no fear of any consequence, because the second that, you know, there's any sign of harm coming to that woman, those two guys beside her are going to step in, as 99% of guys would, because that's how we're made, you know. When we see you fuckers in trouble, generally, if we like you at least, we will jump to your aid and put our own safety in jeopardy to save you people, and you call us fucking degenerates and toxic. Not all of you, but you know the people I'm talking about.
No, you have no evidence.
One more last time out from the platform.
I use no, you cannot.
Last time
You
out
cannot.
from the
You
platform.
cannot. You are going on Facebook and
Yes.
straight on TikTok.
We don't care.
Yeah,
We don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
I'm
but
gonna be
everybody-
famous. You didn't pay for your
I
fine.
have the ticket. It's here.
Yeah, you
The ticket is here. No, I didn't pay it last.
Yes, you paid
This is
last.
my ticket.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
kick
Hear
you out.
what she said? Did you hear what she said? I'm going to be famous.
Yeah. A little bit of narcissism, like
That the look on her face, it was just so fucking
yeah.
punchable,
You're not gonna
man.
be famous. Well, maybe in a sense. Look at that fucking look at. Imagine
Infamous.
coming home to that.
Ugh.
Like, you know, having to deal with that. And there's only one way to deal with that successfully.
Just push her out in front of the oncoming tram.
Exactly. This is Sparta moment if ever there was one. Okay. Lewis just speeds along at the exact right moment, and then it's just boom into 1,000 pieces.
This is Dublin.
You didn't pay for your
Look, I
fine.
have the ticket. It's here.
Yeah, you pay your
The
ticket.
ticket is here.
Yeah, she's trying to grab it out of his fucking hand too, is she? Is she trying to just snatch it out of his hand?
Yeah, you pay your
The
ticket.
ticket is here.
You pay
No,
your
no, I didn't
okay,
pay.
yeah,
it.
you
Yes,
could
you
hear
did.
This
it.
is my ticket. I'm
I'll
gonna
kick
take
you
the
out
board.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna take
We
the
think you
board.
are
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
board. I
You
have
will
the.
not
So
going anywhere.
she's saying that somehow magically after being kicked off the Luas, they bought the tickets.
Yeah. So she's anyway. So they'd have to get off the Luas, go to the machine, purchase the tickets, take the tickets out. But then there'll be a printout of the time on the ticket when it was purchased as well. Like so. I don't know.
Mhm.
Let's be honest. It's not unusual for people to fair skip or fair jump, whatever the fuck you call it.
No, I do it every time I'm
Yeah,
in
most people
Dublin.
do. You know.
I just walk onto the fucking thing. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
give a
almost more
shit.
hassle to pay for the ticket than it is for a short journey. And you feel raped as well. It's like, you're only really going like 3 stops
Yeah.
down. And it's like 2 fucking euros
Yeah.
for not even a kilometer. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm more insulted by paying than by breaking the law and using your private property for nothing. Because it's an insult. Like, it is a
Christ.
fucking insult. It's like, But if we were honest, we would pay. But we pay. Well, I pay some of the time. Most of the time, I would pay. But if it's those short hop journeys, it's like really.
I think nobody will really have a problem with that if it's literally like just around the corner.
Yeah. But again, when the inspector gets on, it's like
Right.
most people do have their tickets, and people find themselves in that horrible, awkward position of being outed as a dirty thief in front of fucking 80 to 100 people in the carriage. Like, so the security guards, they're not talking to those 2 guys in front of you because they've just struck up an interesting conversation. It's like just fucking trouble ahead, and that's when people start stop looking at their mobile phones and switch to the camera and get the video button ready because they know something's going to fucking kick off. And then there's 2 general reactions. One, okay, hands up. Okay, fuck it, yeah. Yeah, I'm a dirty thief. What are you going to do about it? Like, come on, let's get this over with. So we pay the ticket, give you false information so you can send a fine to some random person that wasn't me. Or how do we sort this situation? Do we have a big argument, get the guards involved, and make a fucking mountain out of a molehill? But some people are rightly fucking indignant. How dare you? And it's usually those who actually haven't paid. Like, that's when you're most indignant because, God forbid, you own up to it. Like, in front of people. Yes, I'm a thief. It's like, no, how dare you? I have a ticket. It's in my shoe. I dropped it outside 2 doors back. A fucking African refugee edit out of my pocket, or some Roma pickpocketed me. It was here. I don't know where it is now. And then the last kind of straw is then just to, go into pure violence. But these people, these security guards, are supposed to be above that, And this isn't unique to this woman. I've seen loads of videos of security guards on the Luas. I remember when the Luas first started operating in Dublin, and I seen the security guards. I was fucking terrified. I thought, what's happening? Like, is there being a fucking change? In, like, have we become a dictatorship overnight? The worst type.
It's very police statey,
fucking
isn't
real,
it? Like I would get the train from Galway City to Athenry plenty of times, like years ago, and they had these guys, big buff guys with fucking plated fucking anti-stab vests and fucking tasers or something on them. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's shocking. Like, I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, so. I was almost ready to comply instantly when they got on the fucking train. It doesn't matter what it was, like just this fucking like SS looking dudes, like, and again, all of them like 6'5", 6 foot fucking 6, like you said, all dressed in black, head to toe, same thing, stab vest, fucking at least fucking 28 or 29 pockets. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is that about? Why do you need so many pockets? What's in each pocket? And then I was immediately taken, off guard, like, because I'm trying to figure out what's in the pockets. Fucking handcuffs, like you said, many sprays. Obviously, they're not allowed to have any sort of pepper spray or tasers. But you're just faced with this wall of weaponry and pockets and fucking electric gadgets.
Yeah.
And the dude is like 6'8", weighs like 200 pounds, and if he wanted to, he could
East
pick
Europe.
you up and fucking snap you in two. There's not a lot you can do. Prior to that, it was the inspector on the Dublin bus, just some fucking small dude in an overcoat who got on with a cap. And if he didn't have a ticket, he'd say, go downstairs, pay the driver, or get off the bus. And that was it. Like, he didn't need to be, dressed like a fucking SS officer for people to comply. But, things are hairy on the loose as well, because you got a lot of junkies on there. You got, stupid fist fights and, and puking and
Yeah.
vomiting. But you get that wherever you get people. So, yeah, I'm just not happy. I wasn't happy at the time. It was like, it was just awful. And at the time, whoever was running the security company, their logo was a pyramid, and that didn't make me happy at all. Like, so,
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck? Like, it couldn't be bad enough. Oh Christ, there's a fucking pyramid, a giant pyramid. Yeah,
With an eye in it, even. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on
terrifying
there?
people in their seat. They're okay. It's here. It's finally fucking here. It's all in place, and that's a true statement, by the way.
Can you tell me the reason why I'm refused? I have the ticket. Look, I have the ticket in my hand. Try to touch my hand again.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Try to touch my hand again.
Whoa,
Yeah.
buddy. Wow.
It's a direct provocation right there. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? And that doesn't leave a person many fucking choices, does it? So, okay, well, you want me to like back down, become submissive, and cede dominance to you? No, I don't. I don't think so. In this current rage and torrent of adrenaline that's pumping through my veins at this very moment in time, no, I'm not going to fucking take a step back. Fuck you, bitch. But if it wasn't for those two dudes, those two giant dudes standing beside you, you would be told, at least politely, to go and fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here, bitch, before I fucking slap you in the mouth.
Right.
And that most likely wouldn't happen anyway, but nobody would put up with that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. If that guy that she's interfacing with right now had a little bit of bravery and accepted what would come next, and he just fucking punched her square in the fucking face, I think he would become a
It
national
would.
hero.
Yeah.
You know,
People would be
Yeah.
shocked. People would have to put on a performance. Oh my God, that's outrageous. How can anybody do it? How could anybody do that? It's never acceptable anywhere. Well, sometimes it fucking is. It's needed. It's
Yeah.
not pleasant.
Oh my God! Look, this whole thing. There's no excuse. It's never right to hit a woman. Well, what if that woman was a Nazi? Literally had the fucking SS uniform on and was, personally responsible for rounding up fucking Jews and rebels in France or something. Is it okay to punch her in the face? Because I'm a little confused here.
You see, people can't make the connection, because that would be for something serious. If you get to a stage in your society where you have people, kidnapping Jews and acting like that, people know they're in trouble. And to my mind, it would be a bigger sign of trouble
Right.
if that same attitude and method was used for something as simple as not having a fucking ticket on a public transport. Like, that's more fucking worrying, that they're acting like Nazis for evading a fare on a Luas.
Yeah.
Like, what won't these people fucking do if they'll do that for €2? €2, and this woman is willing to engage in physical violence with this fucking guy.
What I think is that she just now feels entitled to act this way because nobody, informed her that she has moved to a civilized society. And yes, you're no longer in a country where it's okay for a man to beat the living shit out of you, and judging by where she's from, gang rape you for looking at them wrong. But the rules still apply. You can't be a cunt. So I think she's just, high on,
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be hard not to, wouldn't it? Like I think we'd all act a little bit differently if we had 2 joint bodyguards with us most of the time. Don't you?
Yeah. What's that? The prison experiment thing? What do they call
Stanford
that?
prison
Where they,
experiment.
yeah, where like everyone has a fucking lunatic
Yeah,
fascist in them, apparently,
yeah,
allegedly. But there's problems with that experiment. I don't agree with it. But well, some people, you give them enough of room. Yeah,
yeah.
as we can see.
Gonna do?
Try to
What you
touch my
gonna
hand
do?
again.
You've been refused
What are you gonna do?
because he used vulgar language.
Try to touch my
What are
hand
you
again.
gonna do?
Because I
What
bored.
are
I
you
bored
gonna do?
Try to
Oh,
touch my.
she's begging for it. Like that translates. Like I have a
Mm-hmm.
PhD in woman talk. That's what she's
Mm-hmm.
saying is hit me, hit me, hit me. I beg you to hit me
Mm-hmm.
and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Well, he missed his opportunity because the Lewis already pulled in.
Yeah, it's a pity, but yeah, look at that
Mm.
fucking nose. Like it's perfectly shaped for a punch as well. You wouldn't even damage your knuckle. Um, and the lips, yeah, nice big smack right in the middle of that. She cockeyed as well, or
Mhm.
it's just disgusting.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, look at it.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yuck.
I don't know.
Oh, these aren't really a nice looking
No,
people, are
that
they?
what you want at your, everywhere you fucking go, having to deal with this. You need to go in to get a form signed.
Mm,
You're faced with this facing you on the counter. You're trying to
mm.
explain something in calm, rational manner. This bitch barking at you, and you can't even punch her
Mm.
because there's a fucking piece of 3-inch bulletproof glass between you and her, and she's all the power in her hand. You know, she's dealing with a repossession order for your house or something like that. Imagine something terrible like that, and you have to fucking
Ugh.
go to this thing and try to reason with it.
What are you gonna do?
Look at that. Grabs his phone, smacks it out of his hand. Yeah.
Wow. Just
Yeah.
pure class.
Yeah, so that's what we have to look forward to in the guards. Let's be honest. Like I'm sure people have noticed
Yeah.
they're more and more visible now. You can see more and more foreigners in the force. Today's go by, you see the occasional Indian who didn't look unlike in the last video who looked Indian. Not sure if he was or not. But in any event, you see lots of different colours, a lot of Chinese. I'm noticing more and more Chinese people in the guards. A lot of Muslim women. Well, not a lot, maybe 3, but it's 3 more than I saw last week.
Mm.
And again, instantly, there's a difference because I know they're not Irish. But yeah, so was it Essex Hotel? I think it was, or somewhere in Essex anyway. There's so many of these stories; it's hard to keep track of everything. But I think some girl was horribly assaulted by some of the guests in the hotel, and then there was a protest. A lot of local people showed up and demanded that the people were removed from the hotel, which I believe they were. I don't know exactly, so I'm more than open to correction on that. Protest UK. Right.
All right. What ungodly horror are we looking at now?
I'm trying to figure out this woman's name. So this is the Green councillor from the UK.
Okay.
Her name escapes me. So there was an incident in Essex in the UK
Right.
where some girl, I think teenage girl, was abused by
Right.
residents in one of the hotels. Usual story, local community gets very upset, has a protest outside the hotel. I think the people were moved out of the hotel and they were placed in a new, fancier, posher hotel in central London. So then there's a protest outside one of the hotels, and then there's a counter protest. So this lady here is part of the counter protest. She's a Green councillor from somewhere in the UK, very kind of upper middle class, posh lady who's trying to explain to the crowd the reasons why people in the UK must take in refugees. So it's a nice little interaction, and we have a lot of streamers and YouTubers, with people in the background. I think are local residents. So we'll have a look at the interaction, see what we can make of it.
The conflict or the climate crisis that causes people to be refugees and have to come to another country. They're not choosing to leave their country.
They are.
Their home, their children, their parents.
Yeah, so it's nice to see there's some kind of conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking children shit cunts. Children of this fucking racism cunt. Fuck off.
Oh, that look. Oh, that has to be a meme.
Look at that.
Right
Like,
that freeze frame right there.
I watched that video probably 600 or 700 times. Like, it's fucking beautiful. Like, on so many different levels. The first thing that got me was this pure shock to the system. Like, for this, like, this is the first time this has ever happened to this woman. Like, she's overcome
any kind of pushback whatsoever.
Oh, anytime, and like to get it all, like to get it straight from the fucking working man's mouth, like some Cockney. Like, I thought the Cockneys were extinct, but apparently there's one Cockney left in England anyway, and it's this guy here.
All right, let's hear that again. That
Yeah.
was glorious. I couldn't even absorb it, even 1% of how majestic and wonderful it was, because it's like, so wow. Let's hear it again. I'm in for it. She looks so delicate.
She is very delicate, like, so she's privately educated.
13-year-old girl, delicate, like.
Yeah, I think she has a degree in marketing. Comes from a wealthy Dutch family.
Well, I mean, she's not doing a great job at marketing herself.
No, it's it's understated, you know. I don't know who the fuck this guy gal is.
Rapey McRapinson.
Yeah, I know there's some level of
Ugh!
boobage
Jesus!
going on there.
Oh my God! Why did you have to draw my attention to that?
I don't know, but again, very, very posh looking. Wouldn't be out of place in an art gallery. You know, if that hair was white.
It's a trans woman, and he just put on like these this bra, and then I don't know, filled it with rocks, because like you're not getting. No woman has breasts like that.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ, man.
North and south pointing, isn't it? I don't know. All right, so let's have a look at her pain and anguish. Yeah, so there's our man there. He looks kind of working class to me. He looks like some sort of carving, doesn't he? Like, if you like carve me an image of a caveman. Okay.
Their home, their children, their parents.
Fucking children shit cunts.
What did he say?
What he says, how about our fucking children, you stupid cunt? Because she's trying to explain to this mob, like, okay, well, why do we need to take these people in? I'll tell you why we need to take these people in. Because of our colonial past, and because of our recent adventures in those lands, in the Gulf in particular, in Sudan, and given the empire of the British nation, we have a responsibility to those people. And on top of that, because of the climate crisis, we have a moral duty to take people who would otherwise fry to a crisp and die and wither into our country, to give them a hope of living. Which is a hard argument to, go against. Well, fuck them, let them die in the desert. See if I give a flying fuck. But this guy, because his daily reality is struggling to look after his own fucking children, he's not having it, because he doesn't have the luxury of worrying about other people and this scenario that's being presented to him, because he's too fucking worried about trying to survive himself. He doesn't have the luxury of that. So he goes, well, fuck those people.
Yeah.
What about our fucking kids? Who's going to worry about them? You want me to worry about someone else's fucking kids in a faraway land where this scenario might or might not happen? What do I do about mine? And he's had enough, and she's never heard it like this. This is not. This guy never came up on the debating circuit in college. You know, you don't see it now from fucking Scruffy Knacker College, Bobby Robinson or whatever his name is. So it's a new interaction for her, and he's just told her the fucking truth. Like, fuck your bollocks. What about us? Why are we supposed to care about these people when, you know, nobody gives a flying fuck about us?
Children of this fucking racism cunt. Fuck off.
Yeah. And the best part about this video for me
Uh-huh.
is the guy who's taking the video, because he's the only person in the whole crowd who's recognized the humor in it. And if you listen very carefully, you can hear his girlish glee of a laugh as this woman reacts to what's happening around.
To be refugees and have to come to another country. They're not choosing to leave their country,
They are.
their home, their children, their parents.
About fucking children shit cunts. About children.
Yeah.
Here, it's like,
Racism cunt. Fuck off.
Fuck off. I love that accent.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
no.
what is it? He said something shit house. That's my favorite part.
That's what it is.
Fuck off.
You have to go back there.
Back more. All right.
Yeah. Oh, this is glorious. And I love that freeze frame of her into the camera.
Yeah, because it's the guy. She can hear the guy laughing, so that's why she's looking at him like that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So like, this is going on, and that guy's there, just fucking loving it, gotta be thinking, this is fucking gold, like, and just enjoying the moment and living in it. And then she looks around like, what are you fucking laughing at? Like, how dare you giggle at such a moment? Like, how could you not?
Children, their parents.
About fucking children shit cunts. About children of this fucking racism cunt. Fuck.
I think say, get off this fucking road, you silly cunt. Yeah, that's what's needed a lot of the time, you know. So I think Gript Media need to hire this guy. Throw him in as a wild card into one of those interviews with Micheál Martin or something like that, and just throw this guy in and let him ask the questions. Because that's what's needed is, like, you know, silly cunt. And there's one other angle.
All right.
Because I wanted, first of all, the original video, I couldn't see this guy at all, so I wanted to.
You have a lot of stakes in the conflicts and the climate crisis that causes people to be refugees and have to come to another
What
country.
the fuck is going on behind her?
Look at this guy. I know, right?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
I didn't know. I was watching it originally because I was swept up in her reaction, right? So I watched it.
A lot of stakes
first time this
in
guy.
the conflicts and the climate crisis that
And I
causes
see him,
people
like,
to
just looking
be
at the camera.
refugees and have to come to another country. They're not choosing to.
This guy is fucking Herman Munster or Lurch or fucking. Where does this guy come from? Like,
He looks like something out of some kind of X-Files thing where, you know, he's the hidden hand behind the politician.
it's like alien fucking bodyguard or something.
Leave their country, their home, their children, their parents.
About fucking children shit cunts.
Yeah, okay, he's ready to punch anyway.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Tom as well. That's not a human Tom, is it? Look at it.
That's weird. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. That's also the same shape as Conor McGregor's the tip of his penis. It's the same shape as that right there. I don't fucking know, man. It's just all very fucking weird.
About children
Excuse me.
of this fucking racism cunt. Fuck off.
Yeah, we need to find out who this fucking man is. Oh, hang on, I have it in slow motion. So.
About fucking children shit cunts.
Look at that, straight to the heart, like.
Whoa! I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, it's like, it's the first time she's had that feeling, like her heart stopped in an instant. Confused. Find herself suddenly attracted to him now as well. So she doesn't know what they're thinking. Like it's the initial shock of holding the heart and then giving the heart instantly when faced with some man screaming at her and telling her what she should do.